but I have completed 3 marriages. I know. I'll tell you something, for a long time, I did not understand myself. I could not comprehend why I would keep making the same mistakes as somebody who is very stable in every other way. It just did not make sense to me that I would continue to choose these relationships, these marriages that were so very, very incompatible. And when I came across core values 13 years ago, my entire life changed. Now, I say came across. What really happened is that in the middle of a huge fight with my then husband, I was listing all my virtues. I was listing to him all the ways I was this perfect, amazing wife. And he said very adamantly and very frustratedly, and I would change all of that. I would trade all of that for some security. And in that moment, my entire life changed. When I was able to be more logical the next day, I asked him what he meant by security. And as he gave me a quite detailed and clear answer, I knew that it was not going to be workable for us to stay married for the rest of our lives. Now, this is not a video about reasons you should get divorced. In fact, I'm a huge champion of families working through things and staying together. But what core values gave me was the understanding of how every single one of us is so different. Yes, we have many similarities, but as individuals, we are as different in what we value as our fingerprints. So understanding what it is that you value changes everything right off the bat. If you are somebody who really values stability and you have a child who really values creativity, and the two of you do not understand that or how to work together, it's going to cause so much more contention than is necessary. Does this make sense? Once you really understand yourself, you really get what it is you value. And let me tell you, one beautiful thing about this is that a lot of research has been done that shows we are actually born and die with the same core values. Now, of course, the expression of them changes throughout your life. You're going to express creativity at 2 years old different than at 20 and at 40 and at 70. But what we're talking about when we say, what I'm talking about when I say core values, is not superficial. It is not skin deep. I call my work what lives in your bones, because these are the things you live for. And these are the things that if you don't have them, you feel like your life could be meaningless, like you feel chronically unwell and dissatisfied, which unfortunately has been very normalized by our society. There is a way for every single person to feel so purposeful, to feel so capable of thriving and flourishing. And understanding what you value is key to this. Then you are also able to fulfill on what you value clearly, quickly, efficiently, and have room then to care about what somebody else values. Your spouse, your child, your employee, your best friend, your mom, your boss. I could go on and on how this changes relationships. But when you understand yourself, it's now possible for you to start to understand the other, and then for you to communicate to them in a way that helps them understand you, and you start asking the right questions. How does a mother who values stability come together with a child who values creativity? How do we create creativity and stability in the same space? Once you ask the correct questions, the answers are obvious. I could think of infinite ways right this minute of how that could happen. But if you're not asking the right questions, a lot of times what we're doing is we're either compromising in a way that makes us feel unwell, or we are resenting and angry, right? Or we're demanding that our needs get met without even understanding that somebody else's are just as essential, as vital, as valid as ours. So, this is something I could talk about endlessly, but I really want to start there. I want to start with what are core values. The things that you valued since that you were a child, they bring meaning to your life, and you really need to honor them and to communicate how those around you can honor them as well. So I'm going to end right here, short and sweet. If you're interested in learning more, in having me come speak to your group, working with your team, being on your podcast, or even doing a one-on-one session, you can find me at dawniangel.com. I look forward to having this further conversation with you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. It really helps out my channel. And if you would be interested in working with me further, you can check out dawniangel.com. I would love to come speak to your group, come to your business to do a training, be on your podcast, my personal favorite, or even work with you one-on-one.